So we're moving on to Declan now, and Declan, we're looking forward to your presentation.
Good day, my name is Declan. My project's name is the Origin Chain Networks Blockchain Solution, with the project tagline being Tracking with Luxtag, and the name of the project is Luxtag Services. So to start off, Luxtag is an anti-counterfeit track and trace and anti-theft solution provider that utilizes the NEM, or New Economy Movement blockchain, to provide protection to enterprise-level clientele. Importantly, the platform specializes in the tokenization of real-world assets, which satisfies the needs of Origin Chain Network, which needs a cooperative tracking app, which Luxtag provides. Reports to a named authority with Luxtag's funding being approved by the Malaysian Securities Commission, and includes a blockchain as a trust layer, specifically the New Economy Movement chain. So the Luxtag service already has 6 established services, ranging from putting up on-chain diplomas to linking digital assets to real ones. It operates on the New Economy Movement chain, as was mentioned, which is a public chain that uses a proof of important consensus, which rewards users that participate in the NEM crypto sphere the most. But it also has a private chain known as MyGen and Symbol, which can be customized to suit a business's needs. So specifically the Symbol chain, which has only been recently revealed, has been called the enterprise solution to MyGen. So to conclude, this service gives an already established solution to Origin Chain Networks, which has all the requirements and more to offer, with use cases already existing with companies such as Swiss watchmaker Chrono Swiss and the US sportswear firm Defeat International, which already implemented those services into their products. So the company has already branched out into Thailand, Bangladesh, and India, and maintains a presence in the US, Spain, and Russia, with further expansions being planned. So that concludes my presentation. So I'm happy to answer any questions.
So thanks a million, Declan, for that. I'm going to throw questions out to the panelists. If there's a panelist who'd like to come in and ask Declan a question.
Hi, Trevor. I can go first. Thanks, Declan. Very interesting presentation. Counterfeiting is a massive global problem across industries. So my question would be, like, the different solutions you researched, what are the known limitations or challenges to these solutions that are available?
The limitations to this is that it is not as used, is not as a much used blockchain. It is an established one, has a history throughout for specifically from from 2017. It was a fork of sorts from a different chain. So primarily just it is a new blockchain, and there isn't really much history to it.
Thanks for that, Declan. And if another panelist has another question for Declan to round it off.
Hi, Declan, it's Barry. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Just struggling a bit with your connection there. Declan, given that there's such a groundswell of reaction against proof of work, and how brands want to see themselves as being champions of something that is green, how do you reconcile what you're trying to do with brands and their brand perception against proof of work?
Proof of work. So how it affects the environment?
Yes.
Oh, and how the new economy movement changes that. Just to confirm.
No, proof of work. There is a reaction growing as people begin to understand it against proof of work. You've brands on the other side who are looking to maintain their perception and their perception of integrity. So how do you propose, or is something you've thought about, how do you propose to reconcile those two things?
So for proof of work, it's you can call an old type. Well, it was the first type of way to essentially mine cryptocurrency and to put information on the blockchain. So and it's still the most well, the best, pretty much, more or less. But most systems, such as like Ethereum, for example, they've been moving on to a proof of stake system, which is simply the more you hold in your wallet, then you become a node provider, for example. And proof of work, although it's still the best, it might be coming out of fashion, for example. So people would be looking for newer ways, so that they don't have to buy hundreds and hundreds pieces of technology just to mine cryptocurrency and put information on the blockchain. So, and these proof of importance, proof of stake, they might be the next leap forward from proof of stake or proof of work. Yeah.
Thanks, Barry, and thanks, Declan, for that fantastic presentation.